Thank you for joining us today. My name is Dan Kieser, and I'm the new district administrator.
And my name is Erica Pickett. I'm the Director of Business Services for the Stoughton Area School District.
The Stoughton Area School District has a lot to be proud of. We know that trying to acknowledge all the successes of our students, school, and staff on one slide is just not possible. As we think about the future of the district, it is important to consider all that we have accomplished within the context and support of our facilities. Continuing to provide the type of facilities and space that contributes to making all of our successes possible is part of what makes the district and the community great. Why are we pursuing this facility referendum now? Every year, we look to our facility needs within and budget within our annual maintenance budget. Looking at ways to reduce costs and improve efficiencies has allowed us to do a great job of addressing our capital maintenance needs to provide high quality facilities within our budget. That said, the district is unable to allocate the kinds of resources required for all major updates, maintenance, and renovation work. School districts rely on referendum funds to support these needs and to ensure that necessary funds for core classroom instruction are not reallocated. During the past year, the district has done extensive facility planning work to identify the following needs: improve safety and security for students, staff, and community, address immediate district-wide capital maintenance needs, updating and improving educational environments.
It's important to look at the November 8th referendum as part of a greater long-range planning process. This process started in 2017 with a district-wide facility assessment. Since that time, the district has been collecting feedback, holding community workshops, conducting a community survey, and ultimately creating a solution that the board adopted into a referendum resolution this past July. The district used our guiding principles over the past couple of years to support our prioritization of work that needs to be done. We incorporated feedback obtained through multiple workshops and a community engagement survey to determine the best course of action to support our facility plans within a cost that our taxpayers have identified as being manageable. We are trying to remain fiscally responsible. We are operating within the district's equity framework, planning for flexibility, keeping safety and security top of mind, listening to community and staff input, constructing community assets, and implementing sustainable practices. It's been over a decade since the district's last facility referendum. Of the 18 school districts in Dane County, 16 of them have gone to referendum since 2010. These districts attempted 37 facility referendum questions. 31 of those questions were successful. We have worked hard to maintain high-quality facilities while minimizing the need to go to referendum frequently for our facilities.
The Stoughton Area School District Board of Education adopted a two-question solution that will appear on the November 8th ballot as part of our long-range facility plan. Question 1 addresses our highest priority district-wide capital maintenance needs. And question 2 improves safety and avoids significant maintenance work at a building that is beyond its useful life by replacing the community gym building and adding a gym and fitness area to the River Bluff Middle School campus. Before we look at some of the upcoming preliminary floor plans, here's a legend that describes the type or scope of work that's being proposed for each space. The diagonal black lines indicate areas of the building that will receive capital maintenance improvements, including mechanical system upgrades or replacements and plumbing fixture replacements. The dark blue indicates heavy renovation. Heavy renovation is any area of the building that would be reconfigured. Walls and doors would be moved. In restrooms specifically, spaces would be potentially reconfigured to accommodate ADA accessibility. And orange indicates areas where new construction is going to be proposed. So let's dive in to see what this looks like. Question 1 addresses our highest priority district-wide capital maintenance needs in all 5 of our schools, the district office, and the maintenance building. This question includes work on systems and energy efficiency, safety and security, and facility maintenance updates. The high school project includes heavy renovation to the existing kitchen, cafeteria, and serving lines, as well as replace kitchen equipment. Question 1 includes replacing and upgrading plumbing fixtures, roofing, and the roof hatch. replacing and upgrading mechanical equipment and digital controls, auto door operators and access controls, and flooring throughout the building. We would also remodel and expand the kitchen and cafeteria area to support more students staying on campus in an updated environment.
At the River Bluff campus, question 1 includes plans to remove the maintenance building and replace it elsewhere. This will open up additional green space and give the campus more flexibility in the future. Question 1 also includes replacing outdated plumbing and HVAC equipment and updating the fire alarm and security systems.
Fox Prairie and our other elementary schools will see capital maintenance throughout the building. This includes upgrading doors for ADA compliance, electrical upgrades, new acoustical ceilings, casework, flooring, and HVAC upgrades throughout the building. Kegonsa will see some of the same capital maintenance as Fox Prairie. Notably, replacing plumbing fixtures and piping, replacing outdated kitchen equipment, and repairing cracked asphalts. The district plans to continue discussions around how much longer operating and investing in a current Kegonsa building makes sense. These improvements will allow us to continue to use the building for approximately 10 years if needed. Next steps with Kegonsa will be addressed in another phase of the facility planning. The project scope at Sand Hill includes asphalt replacement, new drinking fountains, updating mechanical equipment, and access control enhancements.
Question 1 also includes demolishing the Yahara building while keeping the existing Yahara gym to have space to build a new maintenance shop on that site. This would open up a significant amount of green space on the River Bluff campus. The estimated construction schedule for all of these projects falls within the next 3 to 5 years, depending on the design phase.
Question 2 is focusing on improving safety, including ADA compliance, avoiding significant and costly renovations, improving the physical education space for River Bluff and the community, improve traffic flow to better separate pedestrians and vehicles, and add solar to improve energy efficiency.
The project scope for question 2 includes removing the old community gym building and constructing a new gym addition and weight room at River Bluff. This would avoid the significant and costly renovations that the community gym building needs. The new addition would improve safety and make the space accessible for all. The project scope also includes adding green space, lengthening the parent drop-off and pickup loop, and separating parent and bus traffic.
With those project scopes in mind, let's take a look at what you'll see on the November 8th ballot. Question 1 asks for $36.3 million to address the district's highest priority capital maintenance needs. And this is what the official ballot language that the voters will see on the November 8th ballot. Question 2 asks for $11.7 million to improve safety and avoid significant maintenance work by adding a new gym and fitness area to the River Bluff campus by replacing the community gym building. This language is provided to us by our lawyers, and if you'd like to see what a draft ballot would look like, we have them available to view on our website.
The district has been fortunate to be part of an extremely supportive community. The district knows that we wouldn't be where we are today without the generosity of our community. SASD strives to be fiscally responsible to all of our constituents. The district's 2010 referendum took advantage of interest-free federal stimulus funds and was coupled with a restructuring of existing debt, so it didn't increase our levy or have an impact on taxpayers. After the 2014 operational referendum, we have used resources obtained to balance our budget while making enrollment-driven staffing reductions. In 2015, the district established a capital improvement fund that allows us to transfer operational dollars in any given year to accumulate resources over time to better plan for large capital projects. And now, our mill rate has declined nearly 10% over the last 5 years, and we are projected to be debt-free in 2023. Paying off our debt will result in our debt tax levy dropping. This provides a unique opportunity to pursue a referendum to address facility needs and upgrades while minimizing taxpayer impact. Our district has had declining student enrollment for many years. We see some small glimmers of hope in the housing market, and we remain committed to partnering with the city, surrounding townships, and businesses to attract folks to our community. Why are we doing this? because responsible community growth and development is good for the Stoughton area and the Stoughton Area School District. From a district perspective, community growth leads directly to enrollment growth. Stemming this downward trend is one of the most important things we can do for the children and families who call Stoughton home. School resources have been controlled by revenue limits since 1993. It's complicated, but simply put, each district receives a certain dollar amount per student in that revenue limit formula. That amount is multiplied by a 3-year student membership average to determine the total amount the district will receive in property taxes and general aid. The 3-year membership count is also used in determining how much we receive in categorical per pupil aid. The revenue limit sources, tax levy and equalization aid, plus the per pupil aid equals approximately 90% of our total income. When revenue limits were first put in place, districts received an increase in their amount per student annually to keep up with inflation. Even with that, long-term enrollment declines were challenging. Over the past decade or so, the state has not allocated a consistent, dependable increase in what districts receive per student. In the most recent biennium budget, there was no allocated increase. No increase in how much we are receiving, coupled with fewer students annually, has created significant budget challenges. The district is using a combination of one-time federal COVID relief funds to balance the budget this year and next year, but recognize that this isn't sustainable and may require additional community support in the future. We want to maintain programs and services for students and high-quality facilities that support an inclusive, productive learning environment. We want to be transparent with you regarding the financial challenges that lie ahead. Knowing that SASD strives to be fiscally responsible and that the district is facing significant budget challenges, what does this referendum mean for taxes right now? This chart shows the estimated tax impact if the November 8th referendum is approved by voters. Question 1 is approximately $52 per year for every $100,000 of property value. Question 2 is approximately $38 per year for every $100,000 of property value. If both were to pass, it would be about $90 per year. So if you owned a home valued at $350,000, your estimated monthly increase would be $26.25, or $315 for the year.
This slide provides information regarding the voting process, and we encourage all of our constituents to learn about these referendum questions and vote. If you are interested in learning more, here's some opportunities to do just that. In addition to meeting with a variety of community groups, we have a couple of question and answer sessions available, open office hours with myself, and scheduled Donuts with Dan later on in October. You can always find information by calling or emailing us, and we have a lot of information available on our referendum website. Thank you.